Hello, welcome to the Freemasonry Report. Welcome back to all the friends of the Freemasonry Report. Today we're going to be talking about key performance indicators for a Masonic Blue Lodge. This is really useful information to help your lodge really achieve the most it can for its branding plan. Recently, I wrote an article about branding, and one of the people that actually replied said, hey, there's a lot of jargon in there. And one of the jargon pieces that I know comes up a lot is key performance indicators. So today in the Freemasonry Report YouTube channel, we're going to discuss what you really need to understand about it and how you can best implement it for your lodge. Okay, key performance indicator. What is it exactly? Well, in the business world, you'll find a key performance indicator to be when you're actually making a sale. If you're doing a lot of branding work, marketing work, advertising work, it will be leading up to getting people to convert to buy whatever product or service that you're offering. Now, because Freemasonry is not a traditional business and we're not selling like shoes, socks, retail items, we're actually selling a theory on the way to live your life in a better way. Our key performance indicator is when we do a marketing or advertising campaign for the Blue Lodge, what exactly is it converting to? So I always like to say the key performance indicator for a Blue Lodge would be, are we making new Masons, as being the key fundamental point. With that being said, let's dive into making new Masons. On your charter warrant, on your wall in your lodge, you'll see that the main goal of a Blue Lodge inside of Grand Lodge is the purpose of doing the work. And that is, the work really is to make new Masons. So if you're doing your job right, the main goal of your lodge is to make more Masons, entered apprentices, fellow crafts, and master Masons. The first 3 degrees truly is the work of a Blue Lodge. So with that being said, your key performance indicator, the biggest one that you possibly have, is for whatever we're doing on our branding, on our marketing, it should help us make new Masons. First key performance indicator is like making new Masons. That makes total sense. That's the total purpose of the lodge. But then you might have sub key performance indicators. Those are also very important. You need to take those in consideration. What are you doing as a lodge to actually get those Masons? Are you doing community service projects for the community for charitable purposes? Or are you helping out at special events? Are you getting involved in the community? What drivers are impacting that indicator, that big one? You could have minor indicators that if you go to 5 or 6 community events over the course of your Masonic year and you're handing out print materials, that could actually drive some people to want to become Masons, hence you're achieving your charter of making Masons. Now on the flip side, if you're doing an advertisement on Facebook or Google or one of the many other like DuckDuckGo, Bing, search engines out there, or Twitter or LinkedIn, you may find that that also could create an indicator you want to track and analyze. Is that advertising and marketing that you're doing working, where it's bringing men in that are good quality to join your local lodge and that become Masons and that meet the standards of our fraternity? So you want to take a look at those indicators as well. With that being said, I would like to take a moment now to say, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because we're doing a lot of content. And when I see more subscribes, I know the content I'm making is actually interesting and useful for the folks that are watching this channel. So please subscribe, please hit the like button if you do like the material. It really makes a difference to me. So let's talk about a little bit more about performance indicators. And because we're talking about mainly the purpose of the Blue Lodge is to make new Masons, there's a lot of different avenues to take advantage of that. And doing advertising and branding is important because it will help your lodge achieve your goals for the year. At the end of the year, we want to see membership growth. One of the great ways to see membership growth actually is to see how many brothers do we bring in, but then also how many brothers are being retained by what we're trying to do. So retention is another big key performance indicator for your branding process. Is what you're putting out there actually keeping your current brethren involved in paying their dues? Yes or no? And that's something to really consider, because most times people just say, we're going to get new Masons, new Masons, new Masons. But if you have hundreds of Masons already in your particular lodge, what are you doing to actively retain them? Since retention is such a big issue, I probably will spend more time actually diving in there, talking about it, really digging into ways that you can get your brothers consistently to stay active, because we know uh, it's an ongoing process. You have men that are good that in some cases are just passing away. So that's not something you can actually indicate for. It's just that's part of life. But then there's other things that you can do to sort of say, are we achieving what they're looking for? And is our branding process achieving that? So you can always have your brand plan, as an example, include thank you cards to thank them for paying their dues on time. And another thing you can do is you could thank them for being active in your lodge and helping out. So having thank you cards is actually a good way to create key performance indicators for your lodge and helping them stay engaged, stay active, stay feeling really good about everything that you're trying to achieve. Now, another key performance indicator is maybe your lodge is selling something. Maybe it's selling like shirts to its members. Like right now, I'm wearing my past master shirt. I am a past master of a particular Blue Lodge in Florida, and I'm very proud of that. And obviously, maybe you're selling shirts, pins, pens, hats, whatever it might be. There's so many different things. This is an opportunity for you to actually take in consideration this indicator, like, are you selling more stuff to your members, as a small indicator? It's a yes or no question, and it might help you out. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video to explain what key performance indicators are. I could have gone much further into it, but again, I wanted just to address some of the jargon that's out there, because I do use sometimes jargon in my blog post, and it's good to have these YouTube videos to address what some of that jargon is and give some more insights to it. I definitely recommend you go to my Freemasonry Report.com website and read the blog articles about branding if your lodge needs some additional help with branding. With that being said, thanks for your support. Click like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more episodes.